Before we begin, this video is sponsored by LoKii AD, and I'll tell you a little bit about that in the middle of the video. Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm currently on the grounds of the University of Virginia, so I didn't want that to be a barrier for me interviewing people, so I'm doing a Skype interview. As you can see in the title, we're interviewing someone from Georgia Tech, and Georgia Tech is a technology-focused college in Atlanta, Georgia. So, how's it going?
Man, it's going pretty well so far.
Want to introduce yourself to the audience?
Yeah, hi guys, I'm Antonio Lucas.
So what is your classification and major?
I'm going into my second year at Georgia Tech as a mechanical engineer. Recently switched from computer engineering.
So hopping right into the questions, first and foremost, how was the journey to Georgia Tech? Most people would assume it's a bit of a challenge to even get here in the first place.
Man, that's light work, man. To be honest with you, man. If you were really about your grind, I mean, if you did good in high school, what, they gonna look at you and just say no? I mean, if they say no, they say no. But there's other places you can go. But for me, it was pretty convenient being in Atlanta. So.
Do you want to give a hint at what kind of GPA or SAT or ACT score?
Oh yeah, true. Okay, yeah, true. My jump was it was pretty good. I had like 4.1, something like that.
Just light work.
I mean, yeah, just chilling. Yeah, 4.1. I think ACT, as long as you're over I think I had either 28 or 29. So
okay.
As long as your GPA is pretty well and your scores are high enough, they don't have to be out the park. You don't need to get a perfect ACT score or SAT score to get here.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's good to hear. I bet a lot of people probably thought it was has to be perfect score. What is it, 32 or something like that?
Yeah, that's too much.
So why did you choose Georgia Tech?
I chose Georgia Tech, one, because I know I like to engineer. It's the thing I do. Yeah. And then the fact that it was in Atlanta, being such a great engineering school right here where I'm from, I had to at least try. You know?
Yeah. So how has been the Georgia Tech experience or environment?
In class or out of class?
We'll go with in class first.
In class is definitely the first semester, I swear the teachers were not really trying to teach me, but it's okay. The second semester was better. It seemed like they were more into it. It's the first semester, me being there was they trying to see who really is about the Georgia Tech life, I guess. Mm-hmm. Who's really ready to put the work in to stay here. So definitely depends on the class, of course, but if you're in a actual class and not just English, then yeah, you're gonna have to put a little work in.
And then what would you say for the out of class? Well, we'll probably get to that later when I talk about the college town.
All right.
Yeah. So how is the workload, or what type of mentality would you need to have in order to thrive here?
This is a bad joke because it's Georgia Tech, but it's either kill yourself or kill yourself. So those are the two. That's the two options you got, man. You gotta grind for it, though.
Yeah.
You gotta grind for it. It's definitely. I'm not gonna say it's a walk in the park, but you shouldn't have to give up everything else in your life. You just have to, apply the same grind you've been applying to school or wherever you're doing. Anyway, so.
Yeah. Is the idea that Georgia Tech is hard and stressful, is that true?
Oh yeah. Oh, of course. We're the second least happiest school in America. So when you take that in, yeah, it's pretty stressful. It's I've walked by some dorms and just heard people screaming out the window. So I'm not one of them, but yeah.
Would you say it gets harder as you go along, second year, third year, fourth year? Don't even try to do graduate,
Yeah, I'm not trying to do graduate. I know, especially for my major, mechanical engineering is definitely one of the toughest majors here.
Yeah.
So it'll probably get harder. I think it'll be easier maybe my second semester in my third year onward. It should be more so just getting ready for your job, I guess.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah.
So before we continue, let's talk about our sponsor, LoKii AD, which is actually the person we're interviewing. Go check out his latest single, Say, on either Apple Music or Spotify, and if you like what you hear from LoKii, then there's a link to all of his platforms in the description down below. So now that we pretty much said that you're also this music artist as well, how have you been able to balance, what you do for music and school?
And I let the experiences I get at the school, feed my news stories and my music, little things like different struggles that I might have to go through. I'm not gonna lie, I probably made the most depressing music I've ever made in my life that first semester. It was pretty bad, and I was like, dang, I can't keep making that type of music. So I just applied different struggles, and overall, I know that for me, music is really important. So I got to make sure that I give it just as much effort as school. So
Yeah, I hear that. I hear that. So, because Georgia Tech is located in Atlanta, it is downtown, and if people have watched my Spelman and Georgia State video, this question is a reoccurring thing for any school located downtown. Is there any crime down here? Do you feel unsafe, or is it safe, or how do you feel here?
as a young black dreadhead, I really don't think anyone's gonna try me on anything. But like, I definitely do see like especially at my school, it was a little period of time. These little other ethnicity kids want to go around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. with their MacBooks and think they can just go study around like on the edge of the campus, and they found out that that's not gonna work. So yeah, a few of them have been robbed and stuff like that. Of course, I haven't experienced that. I really don't think I will. Most trouble I might get in, most trouble I might get in is with like the GT police or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So would you say just being street smart, because that small percentage of like kids walking around at like 3 a.m. and just at night thinking everything is safe, that lack of street smarts is like being blasted through like news outlets about how, oh, there's another kid getting robbed at Georgia Tech. Do you feel like that's just lack of street smarts?
Yeah, it's a lack of street smarts, and the thing about places like Georgia Tech and maybe MIT and all those places is you have a lot of book smart children, but they have no street smart, and it really shows. It really shows.
Yeah. Do you hang out with any of them?
I hang out with a few.
Be there.
Just to like
be their street smart guide.
Yeah, it's most of them richer than me, so I hang out with them. Maybe they'll show me something I haven't seen, and I can show them something. Of course, they haven't seen. So.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So for people watching the video, like I said, I've interviewed Georgia State and Spelman in Atlanta, and I was wondering, how do you feel being surrounded by these colleges in this college town? They're 8 minutes away.
Me and my friends would get turned up. Everybody can get turned. You don't have to stick to your school because you're so close. There's so much to do. There's a whole bunch of clubs over there next to varsity and all that too. So all those areas you can really definitely enjoy your life. Now for me, I don't partake in any substances. I'm a good kid, but they do what they want. They get lit. I done seen some of my friends get beyond lit. So it's a lot to do with all the colleges.
Was it easy to adapt to this environment, or do you feel like you was already comfortable being just in Atlanta? Just being downtown.
Thing with I'm not gonna lie, I expected it to be more like Atlanta that I'm used to, which it wasn't, because Georgia Tech is its own little community, definitely. So it's definitely a lot different. It first came off as just weirder, I guess. Like, it was just weird feeling vibes, but after a while you get used to it. It did take me a little time to adjust, not to adjust to being away from like home per se, or like my family or anything. That was the easy part. It was the getting used to how these kids act around here. It's a little different.
Yeah. So what is the biggest downside that you see living in Atlanta?
Definitely the traffic hurts. Traffic does hurt, especially for me when I'm trying to go different places in Atlanta that require me to still drive.
Yeah.
So unless I'm going to try to take the train, which is convenient if I'm trying to go somewhere like Lenox, there is a stop at Lenox.
Yeah.
But other places it is hard because I have to drive to go record, do that, go somewhere else for like a video shoot or a photo shoot, those type of things. Yeah, it does get kind of tough.
Yeah. So, what would be the big plus or advantage because you are an artist being downtown? Lots of clubs, a lot of music outlets, whole lot of just
Exactly.
things downtown, and also being a student at Georgia Tech. If you ever wanted a job or an internship, you have name recognition. So, what do you see as the biggest advantage to going to Georgia Tech?
And I go to Georgia Tech, I already got them. Like whoever, it doesn't matter who I'm talking to.
Yeah.
I go to Georgia Tech and I do music. They're like, oh, you're not like the rest of these words I won't use that they use. But so it does help a lot that I definitely look a lot better, especially on paper, just because of that. So
yeah. So coming to a close, is there any advice or any question that you feel I should have asked for anyone who aspires to attend or transfer to Georgia Tech?
all right, for sure. If you come to Georgia Tech, do not feel like you have to prove anything to anybody else. If you come to Georgia Tech, come here because you want to be here. Because if you come here for any other reason, you will probably fail mentally, spiritually, emotionally. So keep that in mind.
Well, it was good talking to you. Of course, do I have permission to use the music all throughout this video? Your music?
Oh, of course. Please do.
You can go ahead and
Please
give
do.
a plug. Is there anything that you would want the people to know about your music and everything that you do?
Oh yeah, starting in the upcoming weeks. I don't know when this video will be out, but
It'll be Friday.
expect a single. Okay, yeah, okay. So expect this single next week, and the week after that, I'm dropping singles and remixes every week on my platforms. My album will be out next month, so be on the lookout for that. It's gonna be amazing.
Well, I thank you for having this interview with me when it comes to Georgia Tech, and I want to give everyone a reminder. Your experience might be different from Antonio's experience, but this is generalize it. So it's been your friendly neighborhood programmer, YouTuber, everything in the world, I guess. And I'll catch you guys later.
Go.
Thanks for watching the video, and if you did enjoy the video, please hit that subscribe button, press a like if you did like the video, and also hit that bell icon because that would be really cool because you'll get a notification whenever I post my next video, whether it be on your tablet, your phone, your computer, and that would really help out. But thank you guys for watching, and tune in for more videos.